Marketing origins, exchange, and value. Good day, everyone. I'm Alin Montes, and I will be discussing the introduction. Marketing is an important part of any businesses because it helps connect products or services to the people who need them. Without marketing, customer may not even know that a product exists. In this lesson, we'll learn about three key ideas in marketing. First is the origin of marketing, which explain how marketing started from simple trading in the past. Second is the concept of exchange, where the people give something of value in return for something they need or they want. And third is the meaning of value, which refers to how customers see the worth or benefits of the product or service. These ideas help us understand how business began and how they continue. And that's all for the introduction. Thank you.
Day, sir. Good day, everyone. My name is Geraldine Kaentek. So today I'll be discussing the origins of marketing. So marketing as we know it today, or as you will know it through this course, is a fairly recent development in the world of business. To fully appreciate how it came to being, it will be useful to see how the stage in the market's maturity affects how businesses can best sell to the market. So, ang marketing is nagsugo lang siya sa simple nga idea because sa una, ang mga tao is more on direct selling lang. So, naga-focus ra sila sa pag-produce og product. So, wala pa ganaw na unsay mga trendings, unsay mga patok, mga needs and wants sa usa ka customer. Like for example, kung ako na maligya ko something usa ka product. So, wala ko ganaw na kung mahurot ba jud or daghan bang mamalit or ganahan bang mga customer. Basta nga ako alang goal is makapamaligya ko. So, yung ana sa una. But, over time is nagka-evolve naman ang marketing. So, mas nakita sa mga negosyante nga mas effective kung mag-base sila sa trendings, mga patok, needs and wants of sa customer. So, motong diri na buo ang modern marketing nga atong ginagamit karon. So, to better understand how marketing develop, we will look at the different stages of the marketing. So, first is the stage 1, supply is less than demand. When supply is less than demand, it is a seller's market, giving sellers the advantage. Manufacturers can easily sell whatever they produce. To dominate the market, companies adapt a production orientation, focusing on maximizing production capacity and expanding distribution quickly. So, ang supply is mo ng product nga ginapalit sa mga tao, while ang demand is mo na ang mga tao nga mopalit sa product. So, in this situation, bisan pa man o gamay ra ang imuhang product or stocks nga ginabaligya, if ang imuhang product is in demand, so dali ra jud siya mahurot or mahalin. So, this is what we call a seller's market. And also, this is a very big advantage sa mga sellers kay dili na nila need maghunahuna or mangita pagdaghang strategies para lang mahurot or mahalin ang ilahang product. But instead is naga-focus ra sila sa pag-produce og mas daghang pang products para ma-meet nila ang high demand sa market. Like for example, Lucky Me Instant Noodles and CDR King. So, mao nasakse sila tungod kay nag-offer sila og affordable and accessible nga product. So, maong ginabalik-balik jud sila sa mga customers. Another example is the Jollibee. So, maong daghang mamalit or mangaon silang foods, especially sa ilang Chicken Joy, is because affordable and lami sad. So, maong continue ra sila sa pag-produce sa ilang products para daghan pa silang maservan nga mga customers.
Good day, sir. This is Jeffrey Gary, and I am reporting stage 2 and stage 3. Supply, demand, competition growing. As a competitors enters the market, business innovate and differentiate their products. Kanang mas ko-answer kanang mas daghan ang supplies kaysa sa available nga product. Mao nang ang kuan mas mo compound or mas mo daghan ang negosyo o daghan kang competitors nya buhaton sa ubang kumpanya na mas paninduto nila ilang products para didto mo palit ang customers, like design, features og unsay need sa customers sa kanang pwede nila mo mag-promote sila sa social media. Mao nay source nila para adto mo ang mga customers. Stage 3: Supply and demand. In crowded market, competition becomes fierce. Companies may adopt a sales orientation, using sales forces to push products directly to customers. Kanang mas mas gamay ang products, mas daghan ang products pero mas gamay ra ang mupalit. Maunang ang uban mogamit sila aggressive promoting, like pugso nila ang customers para mopalit. Example ana kay kanang moingon sila na kini sir 99 na lang nga na pababa nila presyo para mopalit ka. Moingon sila limited edition na para mopalit ka. Mao nay way nila na strategy para mas mahalinan sila og ma-sold out ang ilang products.
Good day, sir. This is Janavlin Islasara reporting to you Stage 4 and Exchange. Stage 4 Supply-Demand Customer-Centric Strategies emerge. Firms shift to a market orientation, prioritizing customer needs over their own. They identify target markets, design product accordingly, price opportunely, and promote effectively. The goal is to build customer loyalty and encourage repeat purchase. Apple exemplifies the approach by maintaining consistent product quality and design, creating a loyal customer base. Sa stage 4 kuno, supply, mas dako kay demand. Ang mga kumpanya nagbalhin sa marketing orientations ang nag-prioritize sa mga pinangahanglan sa customer imbis sa ilang kaugalingon nga interes. I-identify nila ang target market, disenyo ang mga produkto sa sakto sa presyo. Gina-promote ini nga epektibo ang tumong ay ang pagtukod sa customer loyalty ug pag-design sa repeat purchase. Ang ginagamit ini nga approach pinaagi sa pag-maintainer sa consistent product quality and design nga naghimo sa loyal na customer base. Exchange. Marketing revolves around positive exchange, where customer perceive the value received as the greater than they what give. Transactions succeed when customer feel better off, but circling of poor understanding of need can lead to dissatisfactions. Understanding true customer needs are essential to create meaningful exchange. Ang marketing nagpalibot sa positive exchange. Kung diin ang mga customer nakita ang value nga nadawat nga mas dako kaysa ilang gihatag, ang mga transaksyon na gabatyag pero ang maling pagsabot sa mga pinangahanglanon sa customer pwede magresulta sa dissatisfactions. Ang pagsabot sa tinuod nga mga panginahanglan sa customer importante aron makalikha sa meaningful na exchange.
Good day, everyone. My name is Manalyn Pino, and I am the next reporter. Today, I will be presenting about value. Value is both objective price and subjective personal perception. Consumer value product based on 5 economic utensils: form, place, time, position, and information. Value is kung gaano ito ka-useful o ka-important sa isang produkto sa mga tao. Not just all about price, but pati na rin sa mga personal perception and experience sa mga consumer. Bisan pa kung ang product mahal or barato pa, but nakita sa tao ang value sa usa ka produkto kung na-satisfy ang ilang needs and wants. For example, toothpaste nganong naay value because ready to use na and anytime ma-available sa tindahan. Next reporter will be discuss economic utilities.
Good day, sir. So I am the next reporter, Silajin Samberi, Besechem Tosi. So there are five kinds of economic utility that can be offered by products and services. So first is form utility. Form utility refers to how a product in its finished form saves the consumer time and effort, such as buying vegetables instead of growing them. So, formula utility is when a product is changed into a better or more useful form. So, for example, wood turned into a chair. So, the wood is shaped into a useful product. So, people can sit on it. And the next is place utility. So, place utility comes from making the product available in a convenient location where customers prefer to buy from nearby stores even at a slightly higher price. So, place utility is when a product is available in the right place or in the right location for customer. So, for example, fresh vegetables sold in a supermarket. So, the vegetables are brought from the farm to a place where people can easily buy them. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Hey sir, I am Mark Angelo Sarco and this is my report. Time utility is the value gained from faster service or availability, which is why express delivery services can charge more than regular ones. Time utility mao ang bili nga makuha gikan sa mas paspas nga serbisyo o availability. Halimbawa ang express delivery sa Lazada o Shopee mas mahal kay sa regular pero mas paspas ang delivery. Maong daghang nipili ani. Position utility means that simply owning a product creates value, especially for branded items or goods sold in auction. Possession utility kay bili nga pagmay-ari sa label na sa branded auction items. Example, limited edition sneakers, vintage cars, and designer bags. Information utility is created through knowledge about the product, such as branding, advertising, and packaging, which help build trust and assure customers of its quality. Information utility is like nagabuild og trust sa customer through branding, ads, and packaging. Nagapamatuod nga quality ang product. Example, sa branding, Nike, sa advertising, TV commercials, sa packaging, unboxing experience. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Today I will explain Figure 3. Sources of value as a product arrives at your home. When we buy simple product like toothpaste, dili lang kay ang product mismo atong gibayaran. There are actually different sources of value included. First is the product itself. Someone have to create and combine the ingredients into a useful and ready to use form. So bayad pud ta sa effort and process sa paghimo ani. Second, convenience. For example, dali ra nato mapalit sa duol nga tindahan. So instead of going far, nara siya near us. This adds value. Third is packaging. Like kanang easy to open, flip top cover, gamay ra siya nga detail pero helpful kaayo. So value gihapon na. Fourth, availability. The fact nga naara siya sa atong balay when we need it. Dili lang ta mag-cram or mangita pa. This give comfort and save time. And lastly, brand trust. Kung salig ta sa brand, we feel like safe using it. Kanang peace of mind is also something we pay for. So, overall, ang idea ani is we only buy a product if we believe that that's its total value is greater than the money we spend. In short, dili lang ang presyo ang basihan, apil na ang convenience, trust, and the usefulness. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Manilyn V. Pino, the last reporter. To conclude our presentation, I will discuss the conclusion. Marketing has evolved from simply selling product to focusing on customers' needs and satisfaction. It is centered on creating value and ensuring that both buyer and seller benefits in an exchange. Value is not just about price but also about convenience, quality, and overall customer experience. In the end, effective marketing builds strong relationship and customer loyalty, leading to long-term business success. So marketing is not just about selling product, and it's also about meeting customer needs and satisfaction. Kay if ang customer dili masatisfy sa imong product, possible mawad ang customer and the business is ma-failed. And businesses focus on giving value, which means offering good quality, fair price, convenience, and a great overall experience. And good marketing builds customer loyalty and help achieve long-term business success. That's all. Thank you.